Hi, Dr. Vikki Petersen here. I just did a recent video about soy and its protection against cancer, particularly breast cancer. And I want to talk to you today about tomatoes. They have a bioactive called Lycopene. And it's just amazing, the medicine chest, or maybe better said, the health chest found in our foods. And the lycopene in tomatoes also has an anti-cancer benefit, preventing the blood stream around cancer cells from taking off. In other words, giving energy and giving blood to cancer so that it multiplies rapidly, which of course we don't want. So lycopene is something in tomatoes that tends to help prevent this, and a lot of the research has been done with men with prostate cancer, and they found a decreased risk. And also, once men even had prostate cancer, those who consumed the most cooked tomatoes, and not the most, it was 2 to 3 cups, so not a tremendous amount of cooked tomatoes, had less aggressive cancer cells, less aggressive tumors, meaning they didn't have that blood supply feeding them as aggressively as compared to those who did not. And I think the interesting thing about tomatoes is, we've heard this for a long time, is that they're more healthy when they're cooked as compared to raw. And it's not that they're unhealthy raw, it's just that this lycopene, which is particularly anti-cancer, becomes activated when you cook the tomatoes. So it basically, that's it. I mean, you can get into the chemistry of transform and cisform, and those of you who know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about, but it's really not necessary to get into the biochemistry of the molecule, but just best to understand that the lycopene and its benefits really come up, and the bioavailability comes up like 250 times as soon as you've cooked a tomato, at least 30 minutes. So you've simmered that tomato into a nice sauce for 30 minutes, and now you have this wonderful bioavailability. So we're going to be talking about food more. Something I kind of as I come across things, I talk a little bit about it, but what's really brought it to the fore is a recent book, Eat to Beat Disease, by Dr. William Li, that's L-I, and he really goes into all these foods and all their benefits, and I really love his approach, which isn't only about using food to beat disease, but really appreciating the fact that there's a lot of good benefits and a lot of good food, and he's less about the restriction than he is about there's benefits here and here and here and here, and find some foods you like and eat those. And he's certainly very strongly plant-based, and a little bit of fish, not so much in the other categories. So we align in that regard, but it's very educational and less about restrict than embrace the benefits of a lot of these wonderful foods that are at our disposal. And so I talked about soy, and I wanted to talk about tomatoes. And there's one other point, as I harken back to growing up in an Italian household where the smell of sauteing onions and garlic before adding the fresh tomatoes, what a heavenly smell. But that sauteed onions and garlic, they were in olive oil, and it's interesting that one other little tidbit about this wonderful lycopene in the tomatoes is it's fat soluble. So if you were for some reason choosing to cook your tomatoes in water, you wouldn't get as much benefit as if you did it in an oil base like an olive oil. It doesn't have to be olive oil, although olive oil has a lot of benefits itself. So a nice little simmer in that olive oil, and the tomatoes are cooked, and you're getting the very, very best, and of course pretty delicious also. So I hope you find this informative. Please share it with others. If your health is not the way you want it to be, regardless of what kind of health condition you're confronting, but maybe you're tired of not feeling well and not getting the help you need, or being told you're fine, that's normal, but you don't feel fine. That's what we do here at Root Cause. We're reversing disease. We're getting to the root of why you have the symptoms you have, whether they're officially a disease state or just a malfunction state, because you can tell you're not feeling the way you should. So regardless of what category, already have a disease or just not feeling well, you like the idea of really getting to that root cause and finding out why, you deserve to find out why. You deserve to feel great. And that's what I want for everyone. So reach out for a consultation. You can call us at 408-733-0400 or visit the website Root Cause Medical Clinics, that's with an S.com, and we can set up a consultation, and I would love to help. I'll talk to you soon.